Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Geeks another video, and yeah, we're in the month of November already. Time flies really quickly. I decided for this video is to share what I watched for the month of October, spooky season. So yeah, I have my letterbox ready to go. I'm gonna share our screen, record the screenshot, and let's see, here it is, my letterbox. If you wanna follow me on letterbox, go ahead, link below. So let's go to the diary and just go to the bottom of the very first day of October, that is October 1st at midnight. That is John Carpenter The Thing, which is one of my favorite films from John Carpenter and my top 5 favorite films of all time. I always revisit The Thing in every October. It had to be. And I love this movie till this day. It's atmospheric, it's creepy, it's just the sense of isolation, the coldness in there, it's just perfection. And the cast, Kurt Russell, man, I love The Thing. So that's The Thing, and then we got Shocker, which is a really fun Wes Craven film. Really thoroughly enjoyed Shocker. It is crazy, but I loved it. It's insane. And we got an anthology film that's Body Bags, which I thoroughly enjoy. There's 3 shorts, so the shorts include The Gas Station, Hair, and I. My least favorite is probably Hair, but my favorite is I, starring Mark Hamill. I believe I is directed by Toby Hooper, which is a bonus points. But really enjoyed Body Bags. It's an anthology film. Really like that one. And then we got another John Carpenter film, that In the Mouth of Madness, starring Sam Neill, which is a really fun, um, crazy film. That is one of the later John Carpenter works, which I really enjoyed. But it's not my favorite of the John Carpenter films. But I really like the atmosphere and the story that takes in, and how Samuel go crazy, and that there is a really good movie. I'll tell you that. And the lastly, for the October 1st, that is 13 Ghosts. Bonus point, bonus point for Matthew Lillard. But is it a great film? No. Is it a bad film? Not really, but is enjoyable? Yes. There's some cool kills, but it's like early 2000s, so it was really, the tone was like it meant to be like a lighthearted thing, but the tone was the main problem with the movie with 13 Ghosts. Um, I said in the review as I wish the tone was a bit darker and grittier. They didn't do that. But hey, bonus point for Matthew Lillard. Love him. Now we go to October 2nd, which is The Ruins. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked it. It is a claustrophobic, kind of isolated film. Starring Jenna Malone. Very young Jenna Malone. Really great movie. A hidden gem for sure. And then we got The Descent. This is a film that I heard so much about, and I finally got around watching it for the very first time, and I loved it. This is why I don't go out much, because I'm a claustrophobic kind of person, and this film showcased the claustrophobic idea of going in the cave, which is terrifying for me. Really enjoyed it. Great movie. It's another hidden gem. Really glad I finally watched this movie for the first time. And then we got James Gunn's Slither, which is a disgusting, funny film. And I really enjoyed it. It's a Banks, Michael Rooker. Really fun. It is surprisingly funny, and I had a great time. Really enjoyed Slither. It's just a bombastic time. You can tell that's James Gunn fingerprints all over it. Really enjoyed Slither. And then now we go to October 3rd, which is the only film I watched that is Frozen. Not the Disney one. Not the Disney film. Frozen that came out 2009? No, 2010. Which is really great. Another film like very similar to The Descent, but not in a way, but really enjoyed it. There's some great moments, some great quiet moment, just the character talking about the lives. It's just really great. Really enjoyed it. And then we got The House with the Clock in Its Walls. It's actually really fun. It's a really fun. It's not great. It's not perfect by any means, but really fun. Kate Blanchett, Jack Black, always great to see them. Love them both. Yeah, really surprisingly good movie. And Eli Roth directed this, surprisingly. Cool. Cool. And then we got the big release that came out in October is No Time to Die. Loved it. Really great. It's a great send up to Daniel Craig version of Bond. Really enjoyed it. The Hans Zimmer score is electrifying, but really great. And then October 7th, this is what I'm really excited to watch, that The Orphanage. This is directed by J.A. Bayona and produced by Guillermo del Toro, and I loved it. I loved it. The story, what makes it so great. It's not about the jump scares, it's about the characters and the story. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's heartbreaking, it's engaging, it's just as you see sometimes, and just really great stuff. Really enjoyed The Orphanage. And then October 8th, I did like a double feature of revisiting the classic DComs, Disney Channel original movie. I did a vlog about it. That is Don't Look Under the Bed, which is phenomenal. Love this movie. I don't care. It's great. It's a good time. And just there are some creepy moments in this movie. Really creepy for a kids movie. And yeah, a child favorite of mine. And another one, a child favorite of mine, is Phantom of the Megaplex. Take place in the movie theater. Love this film. Mickey Rooney's in it. So good. I love it. And then October 9th, that is The Innocents. This film is phenomenal. Wow. It's eerie, atmospheric, creepy, unsettling, at times captivating, and very engaging. Love The Innocents. Wow. It's phenomenally good. I own a Criterion. It's great. I loved it. And then the same day I watched The Uninvited, which is not as good as The Innocents, but it's great. It's a good ghost story. I really enjoyed it. Starring Ray Milland, which is great. And then October 10th, we got The Stepfather, the original Stepfather, which is really awesome. I loved it. It's engaging, it's great. It's a good old slasher film. Love it. I had a great time watching The Stepfather. I really do want to watch the remake soon in the future, hopefully. But yeah, the original, great stuff. And then we got Onibaba, the same filmmaker who did Kuroneko. It's also released by Criterion, and Onibaba is released by Criterion, by Kaneto Shindo, I believe. And it's fantastic. It's atmospheric and creepy and just unsettling at times. It's just as good as Kuroneko. Loved it. I was engaged. It's a good kind of slow burn movie. It's a slow burn movie, but it's fantastic at the end of the day. It's just the story is what makes it so great and worked. It's just phenomenal done. I love Onibaba. And then we got The Stuff. That movie's insane. Is it great? No. Is it bad? Maybe. Did I enjoy it? Heck yeah. It's not a great movie, but it's really dumb. And then I revisited Halloween 2018 to prepare for Halloween Kills. Really like the movie. It's not great. I still remain the same opinions about this film, especially the twist about Dr. Saffron. I believe that's the name. The new Loomis, basically. I still enjoy this movie. There's some cool kills, really great score, but it's still a good movie. It's still a good movie. And then the same day I watched for the very first time The Omen, which is awesome. This is another film that had been on my radar for a longer time, and I finally got around watching it for the very first time for the month of October. It's perfect timing because I had the box set. It's somewhere around there. Yeah, it's right there. I won't take it off. But yeah, great stuff. And then I saw an early screening of Halloween Kills. As a Halloween fan, I loved it. But as a film, it was a decent film. It's not the greatest film. But I love the fact they focus on the town of Haddonfield. That's another character, and I'm so glad they explore that a little bit more in the movie. And I cannot wait for Halloween Ends. That's all I can say. And then I saw The Last Duel, which is really great. Highly recommend it. It's a box office bomb. Please go out and see this movie. It's fantastic. They tell the story with three perspectives. The Adam Driver character, Matt Damon character, and Jodie Comer character. Fantastic film. Loved it. And then I revisited Eyes Without Face. It's still as good as I remembered. It's fantastic. It's creepy and it's very heartbreaking at the same time. It's just phenomenal. It's a wonderful French film. And then, yeah, I saw Damien Omen 2, which is actually a solid sequel. Really enjoyed it. It's not as good as the first one, but I really enjoyed it. And then I finally saw Dune, the 1984 version, which is a very interesting film. Link below for my thoughts if you want to see it. And the next day I saw Omen 3, The Final Conflict, which is not as good as the first two, but really decent. And I really enjoyed it. And Sam Neill is in it, so yeah. And then the big movie of this year, that is Dune 2021 version, which I love. Hans Zimmer's score is fantastic. The cast is fantastic. It's been so stunning. I loved it. I loved it. More thoughts, link below. I loved it. And I saw Omen 4: The Awakening. This is a TV movie that based on it's a continuation of the franchise. It's fine. It's not the greatest. It's just they could have done better. They could have done better, to be honest. And I saw Dune again, for the second time on IMAX. That's all I can say. It's phenomenal. And then I saw Watership Down for the first time, and I loved it. This is the animated film that is available on Criterion Blu-ray, which is a great release. And Criterion, if you're watching this, please release more anime films in your collection. That'd be great. Thank you. Yeah. And I finally saw Hellraiser for the first time, and really good movie. Really good. Practical effects, amazing. Disgusting, yes, but amazing at the same time. Really enjoyed it. And then I decided to watch a light-hearted movie that is a great pumpkin Charlie Brown. This is a must watch every October. It is a staple. Love this one. It's short, it's sweet, it's innocent, it's delightful. Love this short. Obviously, the Christmas short special is my favorite, but this is great nonetheless. And then the next day, I saw Dracula, the Francis Ford Coppola. Funny enough, my very first Ford Coppola film ever, ever, and I thought it was really good. It's not great, but it's really good. It's visually stunning. I'll tell you that it is wonderful to look at. I love the costume design, great cast, except Keanu Reeves' accent is questionable, but I really enjoyed it. So that's Dracula. And then the 25th, the same day, I decided to revisit Halloween with the brand new 4K scan that's released by Scream Factory, and I loved it. I still love this movie. It's you have to rewatch this movie every October. It is a staple, and I loved it, and it looks phenomenal, phenomenal in 4K. Oh my God, the brand new 4K scan looks phenomenal. So that's Halloween, John Carpenter masterpiece. And then I took a break from watching a movie because I was busy with school. And then October 31st, October 30th, I saw Last Night in Soho by Dr. Edgar Wright. I loved it. I love it. And then on Sunday morning, I watched The Haunting for the very first time. This is the film that had been on my radar for the longer time. It was this year I finally picked up on Blu-ray, and I loved it. It's great. It is as good as The Innocents, and I believe The Haunting and The Innocent had the Netflix remake, which is the Haunted Hill House and Haunted of Bly Manor, which I need to check them out. But I want to watch the original film first. The Haunting and The Innocent. I both love, and The Haunting is just as good as The Innocent, but I prefer The Innocent even more. And then the same day I saw The French Dispatch, which was just delightful fun. It's Wes Anderson. What do you expect? It's fun. And last but not least, actually no, there's one more. I revisited Halloween 2 with a brand new 4K scan. Loved it. I saw this movie for countless times. I've seen this movie many times, but I saw this movie with Nick Talk Nick Talk Films live stream when he was doing his own auto commentary. I decided to participate that and to revisit this film with a brand new 4K scan. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Great time. Love this movie. The fact I love this movie that takes place in the hospital. That's what many great things about this movie. I love this movie. And last but not least, I saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the very first time, that by Toby Hooper, to end off my Halloween spooky season watch. Basically, that was an experience. That's all I can say. I don't want to spoil things because I want people to go in and experience by themselves. It's really great. It's raw. It's gritty. It's dirty. I really enjoyed it. And that is my October watch. A lot of films. But sadly, there were a lot of films that I did not watch that I was planning to watch it. Like Privatization, I've seen the movie many, many times. It's one of those another tradition for me to revisit this film many times on October. It didn't happen. So yeah, that is everything I want to watch for the month of October. I'd like to share it with that. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Instagram, link below. And have a great one. Take care.